everyone, my name is Sharon Platt. I am one of the tutors for the Student Success Commons, and I just want to give you some helpful hints for learning the muscles. There are several things, and I will say them over and over and over again, but sometimes it helps just to hear them right up front. The first one is muscles always pull, they never push. So your biceps brachii is going to pull and contract and flex your elbow. This muscle here is never going to extend your elbow. It's on this side. It can't do anything over here. Over here you have your triceps brachii, and when they contract, they will extend your elbow. And this is true all over the body. You have your flexors for your wrist here. You have your extensors for your wrist here. This is every muscle that does one action usually has an antagonist that does the other. So that's one of the biggest things to remember when you're trying to figure out, okay, what action does this muscle do? Well, where is it? That's the biggest thing. Is it on this side? Well, it's going to do this. If it's on this side, it's going to do that. Second, the insertion always pulls toward the origin. This is why we learn insertions and origins on many of the muscles, is because, and we'll get into this more when we get into, say, the rotator cuff muscles and things like that. But your insertion is always going to pull toward your origin. So your biceps brachii origin's up here, insertion is going to pull toward the origin. And the third thing is the agonist, synergist, and antagonist. An agonist is the main muscle in a group that works together. For example, your biceps brachii is the agonist. It's the main mover that flexes your elbow. The synergist to that is the brachialis behind it. That is a synergist. It helps the biceps brachii. And the antagonist is the triceps brachii that does the opposite action. So if you remember those three, that will help you a lot in determining what a muscle does as well. If it's on the opposite side, it's probably going to be an antagonist. If it's in a very similar location, but not as big or not as powerful, it will probably be a synergist to the main muscle, which is the agonist.